A lot of these dudes will tell you to ignore a woman, leave her on scene and shit like that. What that does, yes, a woman will, oh my God, he's not interested in me. I want to get him to like me. I want to get him to respond. I want to be to get him the one to chase. And so they start chasing their ego in order to get you to respond. And so they start being nicer to you and more compliant. Whenever you see these videos of these young women saying shit like, oh, I like the guys who don't like me. I like the guys who I have to chase. I like the guys who's not XYZ. I like the guy who's not that into me. Whenever you hear a woman saying that, that's a woman who's all ego. And it's crazy because a lot of these guys share stuff like this with their audience and say, oh, this is what women like. No, that's what egotistical maniacs like, because it gives them a sense of purpose to chase their own ego. It bruises their ego. And in order to satisfy their ego and get a high from satisfying their ego, that's the type of shit that they like. But that don't represent a decent woman who don't operate in her ego like that. That don't fit her. Now, again, these younger women, these women who ripping and running the streets, they like that. They like a dude who ain't into them. They like a dude who cold and all this shit, because it stimulates them to get the guy to break. And to them, the guy breaking means satisfying their ego. A lot of people operate based on their ego, and they make decisions based on their ego. And again, these guys be like, oh, see, this is what women like. Women like, no, goofy, egotistical maniacs. Whenever you hear a woman saying something like that, that is crazy. Think about this. If a guy called up here and said, man, I love women who ain't into me. I love women who ignore me and I got to chase and all that shit. If a guy called on this show and said that, y'all would roast him to hell in the chat. Why is that woman not equally fucking insane? A woman who get up here and say that, but these guys don't got no fucking game. And so this is what they putting out here. Say, see, look, this is how women are. Now, egotistical women are easy to fuck. Women who are egotistical maniacs and they operate like that, they're easy to fuck. You can fuck them easily. Don't get it twisted. But pay attention to the women who say that. When y'all see that on TikTok, y'all see these little young chicks saying this on TikTok and Instagram and all this shit. These are egotistical women who are solipsistic, basically. And women like that are a problem. You don't want to be in a situation with a woman who's chasing her ego. Fellas, I have a free class coming up that's going to teach you the 3 keys to seduce any woman. You do not want to miss this. This is going to take your game to the next level. If you're a guy who struggles to keep women around, if you're a guy who struggles to make it out of the honeymoon phase of dating, 3 to 6 months and then she going ghost. If you're a guy who struggles to maintain attraction and attention, this is for you. If you're a guy who struggles to maintain a rotation of women, this is for you. If you tired of getting treated less than and getting treated like an option and you want to be treated like a king, this class is for you. If you want to experience the pleasure that comes from a woman who's truly in love with you and open for you, you do not want to miss this. 3 keys to seduce any woman. Click the link in the bio or the description.